Hello, Durud and Shalom. Let me see. Actually, my camera needs to be. No, that's fantastic. Okay, guys, make sure you like the stream. Has my audio. Um, did you guys see this in Michigan? I don't know why more people are not talking about this. This was absolutely insane. There was a major protest. There was actually a lot of fighting. There was a lot of aggression. There was even violence. There was police involved. So I don't know if you know about Dearborn, Michigan. There's it's one of the most Islamic countries in the United States, and we had some Christian nationalist Americans going there for a protest. And as you can see, this guy, Jake Lang, was attempting to burn the Quran. You can see he holds Quran in one hand, and then he has that liquid in his other hand trying to burn the Quran. So we're going to go over what happened. And all the people showed up. There was Antifa showed up. A whole bunch of Muslims showed up. It got pretty chaotic pretty fast. So let's just watch that. And let me know if you think that he actually is going to burn the Quran or not. Let me know if you guys have seen this, because I haven't seen many people cover this, which is surprising because this was a big deal. And I think we're going to see more of this. And I think that tension, the more the Muslim population of the United States grows, the more conflict we're going to see. And I think this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Let me know what you guys think. So yeah, guys. Okay, my favorite people are here. I see you guys. So let's just get into it. Let's just watch this. This is the main guy. This is the main guy of all of the story. This guy is Jake Lang. He was one of the protesters from January 6th, which was pardoned by Trump. Now I think he's running for something, like a political position somewhere in Florida. But he's here on his bus in Michigan. Oh, yeah, he's running for governor in Florida. But he took his bus from Florida to come to Michigan to protest against the Islamization of the United States with a Quran in his hand and trying to burn it. So let's watch it.
They want to pepper spray our people. So they want to pepper spray our people. We'll show them what's up. Muhammad was a pedophile and a rapist.
True. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh my God. You should have. Okay, so he should have known that this is going to happen. This guy's a Muslim. He stopped him. He took his Quran. So he wasn't able to burn it. Watch this.
And a rapist.
You can burn it, man. You can burn it.
It's America.
No, sir, you can burn it.
It's America.
No, sir, you can burn it. No.
Look, they're using. I don't know what they're throwing on them. I think it's pepper spray. Yeah, Nailbun in the chat is saying that is theft. Exactly, that is theft because that's his Quran. You took his Quran. That was his property. He should be able to burn it.
We got another Quran. We'll go get a different one.
Oh, so he has a second Quran. Let's go get it. Go get that.
Guys. Let me talk to you.
This is our country. We're allowed to burn. On 9/11, Bible burned all over the country.
Listen, this is America. We do
This is
all
our
respect
country.
America.
We have a First
This is
Amendment
for
right
us.
here. We have a First Amendment right in
For
this
us,
country.
for all
We have a
citizens.
First Amendment right in this
You
country.
see us?
We can burn anything.
Yeah, you're right. You have a First Amendment. You should be able to burn the Quran. That's according to the First Amendment. We got a super chat. Thank you for that. Saying, do atheists fear a country under Muslim rule? I think every sane person should fear a country under Muslim rule. It's not an atheistic. It shouldn't be just atheists. I mean, atheists have a good reason to be afraid of Muslim rule, But I think any sane person anywhere in the world would be opposed to and justifiably fear Islamic rule.
Right in this country. We have a First Amendment right in this country.
Yes, somebody's saying this guy is very brave. He is very brave because this is in Michigan, everybody could carry a gun openly, and he's coming into a Muslim area, wanting to burn the Quran. That is incredibly brave. Like, that is a very dangerous thing to do.
We have a First Amendment right in this country. We have a First Amendment right in this country. We can burn any guys. We want. This is our country.
And the Bible,
This is our country.
No.
You have burned the Bible and beheaded Christians all over the world. You have beheaded Christians all over the world. You have burned the Bible and beheaded Christians all over the world.
Hey,
we don't have a problem with any Christian. We don't have a problem with Jesus. We don't have a problem with this. This is America. This is for all. We respect everyone.
All right, so now the Antifa showed up as well. The commies showed up, guys. Every time you hear somebody talking about fascists, you could see that it's Antifa. All right, we got another super chat saying, if you had to pick Christian rule or Muslim, which one would I pick? Obviously Christian. How is that? Obviously the Christian. Easy. I mean, who would, between Islamic rule and Christian rule, any sane person will pick Christian rule, of course. Of course, like that's such an easy pick, right? Like I think almost every single other atheist here agrees with me, right? Like it's like between the common cold and cancer, which one would you pick? Right, yes. Easy. Yeah. And also, by the way, I also I think it's an unfair comparison right now to say common cold, because I think Christians are not in the fight that we're fighting. Christians who are fighting against mass migration, against Islamic tyranny, and against the woke right and woke left, and against communism, then if you hold as an atheist, if you hold your Christianity against them, then you're retarded. I think in this fight, we are on the same side with the Christians who are fighting against this bullshit. I mean, we might have like some disagreements, but we could talk about those disagreements. But I think the priority needs to be that all the people who are fighting this evil to be united with each other, regardless of the minor differences that they might have about the nature of universe, in my opinion. Okay. So look, he went to get his other Quran. He got another Quran. There we go. Guys, he has bacon. He's hitting the Quran with bacon. And I think that is more offensive than burning the Quran. And it's actually safer and more effective. Look at that. That is epic. I think this should be... Take notes, guys. I think you should actually take notes. This could be used as a model. You don't have to burn things. You could use the Quran repeatedly. And it's safer. It's more efficient. And most importantly, it's the most offensive. Look at that. So I think that's a very effective way of fighting for free speech with the bacon. Look how offended he got. Look how offended this Muslim got. Like, this is like, no, he can't tolerate that. You better tolerate that, motherfucker. This is America. So here's the thing, guys. Let me, as an ex-Muslim myself, let me give you some tips, okay? If you want this to be more effective, I mean, this is good. However, let me get my Quran. Where's my Quran? Okay. However, when you're doing that, the cover itself, the cover of the Quran itself, is not very holy unless it has some Quranic writing on it. Okay. So what he's doing is offensive, but not as offensive as much as it would have been if he had opened the Quran and hit the bacon on the page here. Okay? Because the reason why this is offensive is that the bacon is najis, according to Islam, means unholy, and unpure, in a spiritual way. And the words of Allah are divine, so it's not supposed to touch the words of Allah. So the best way to get a better reaction is to open the Quran, and also the bacon. You can see the bacon is wrapped in plastic, so the bacon itself is not touching the Quran. What you need to do is to make sure that the bacon itself is touching the divine word of Allah. So you need to open the Quran, and you need to remove the plastic wrapping around the bacon. That's what you need to do, okay, to get the best reaction. Do you guys like? Yeah, these are Armin's pro tips. Yeah, yeah, I'm an expert in offending Muslims. I've done this before, so yeah, you could use my tips. Hey, contact me for the best tips on this matter. Here's my email. I could tell you what to do here. Armin.navabi@gmail.com. Okay. So yeah, there's that. Oh my God! Attack! He got an attack. He got on a peaceful Muslims attacking. Yeah, look at this, guys. Look, Americans. Look what's happening to your free speech. This is your free speech in America in action. Okay, your freedom of expression. This guy is challenging your freedom of expression as a Muslim in America. Keep importing those Muslims. See how that's going to work out for you. This man right here is exercising his First Amendment rights, and this Muslim here, which you allowed in your country, is challenging that, and he's probably not going to pay any price for it. I just bring more of these people and see what happens. Okay. Hey, yo, guys. I love how these people bring the flag of Palestine with them. By the way, if you notice, it's not the Muslims who are there with the flag of Palestine. It's the Antifa leftist people with the flag of Palestine there. So yeah, I like these people showing the side that they're on. I like it that these people show that the people who are challenging the very values that made America a great country are the people who raised the terroristic Palestinian flag. So I really appreciate that they show them. So they show what the Palestinian flag stands for. The Palestinian flag stands for everything that is anti-American. By the way, this black guy is with those Christian nationalists. He's a Christian as well. So I know a lot of you might get confused because you would think that all these right-leaning Christian nationalists are white, but this black guy is one of them. So this black guy is one of the Christians fighting against these Muslims. He went to get back the Quran, These Muslims took the Quran. They took the second Quran. They had 2 Qurans. Next time, bring more Qurans with you. They only had 2 Qurans. They tried to burn their first one, and they took that, and they tried to, do the bacon on the second one, and they took that as well.
United we stand! Divided we fall!
Look, yeah, it's funny how they take the Quran away. Like, there are more copies. Just go buy one from the store there. Somebody, okay, so Basil in the chat saying you will never have Islam without Islamists. I mean, it's actually worse. Islam is Islamism. There's no difference between Islam and Islamism. They're the same thing. They're saying, luckily, the word Allah is cheap to replace. Yeah, good one.
Chill. Come on, chill.
Oh, you can say whatever
Oh, police showed up. It's amazing how the Antifa people were ready for this before the police was. Like, this guy just showed up on a bus and got out with his Quran, and immediately these YouTubers and these Muslims and the Antifa were ready for it, and the police only showed up now.
We have a lot of people getting pepper sprayed because we're holding bacon. Is this not America? Right. How many people? These people here assaulted us.
freedom of speech, freedom of expression.
I Quran and bacon.
Why are you
This is why Dearborn.
This guy's saying, why are you wearing military uniform? He's wearing a bullet. Is that a bulletproof vest? I think he's wearing that for the safety because of Muslim aggression.
Why are you
This is why Dearborn, Michigan. This is why Dearborn, Michigan needs to be cleared and swiped of Muslims. They don't know how to behave. There's a church take out
violent? It was
I don't want to be anywhere near I don't want to be in church.
Oh my God, get away from me. All right, so let me actually show you somebody actually. So this went on throughout the day, and somebody punched him in the face. You see this Muslim guy? This is Jake Lang, and he punches him in the face here. Watch this. Look at that. This guy. One more time, look at that. Yeah, guys, this is your freedom of expression in America. This is your freedom of expression in America. Are you enjoying it being challenged by the people you welcomed into your country? Are you satisfied with the results? Haven't we ex-Muslims been warning about this happening for the past, 15 years now or more? They called us alt-right. We told you that all the things, all the values, everything that makes America great, all your ideals, everything is going to be challenged if you keep going this way. And well, here's the most important one: your freedom of expression is openly being challenged in Dearborn, Michigan. Are you going to do anything about it?
punched harder by Capitol Police Officer lady, so it's okay.
He's saying I was punched harder by a Capitol Police lady. So he punches like a woman.
He hit me really hard. Really, really hard right here. But it's okay. All American, bitch. Get that mother All American muscle, baby.
It's the all-American muscle, baby. All right, hold on. Let's see. And let me go to this one. Let me see what happened here. Anti-Islam activists clash with Muslim residents in Dearborn. I like it how you could easily tell who's on the side of America and who's not, because the people who are on the side of America, they're just waving the American flag, and the other side is waving the Palestinian flag. So they don't even believe in this country. They believe in a different country, well, a non-country. Oh my God, the Antifa chants are the most cringe. Yeah, these are the Antifa people. The leftist ones. What the hell? They have the flag of Iraq? Why did they have the flag of Iraq? Any flag except United States. Guys, why would they be flying the flag? Why are they holding the flag of Iraq? Can somebody explain that to me? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, wait, hold on. So let me go to this one. Let's see what happened here.
Tensions run high in the streets of Dearborn. Shouting, shoving, and even punches thrown tonight as anti-Islam activists clash with pro-Muslim counter-protesters in the heart of the city. It began this afternoon near the Schaefer Road and Michigan Avenue area and lasted for several hours.
Things got so heated it drew a heavy police presence. CBS News Detroit's Heath Kalb was there as those two sides squared off.
Oh, so people are saying that Michigan is full of Iraqis. Okay, so the Iraqi population in Michigan side.
Well, it all began around 4 this afternoon with some protesters chanting Americans against Islamification. Soon after, counter-protesters showed up and the two sides began to clash all afternoon long here in Dearborn.
That's not what America looks like.
Anti-Islam demonstrators clashed with...
He's pointing in his face. He's saying, pointing in his face is like, that's not what America looks like. Oh my God. Look at that. What the fuck?
Here in Dearborn.
That's not what America looks like.
Anti-Islam demonstrators clashed with counter-protesters Tuesday in one of America's most Muslim cities as a group of a few dozen marched towards Dearborn City Hall shouting Islamophobic rhetoric.
How are they coming to us and saying that we're all about division, we're all about Sharia law? They're coming here giving us nothing but hatred.
The dueling demonstrations all stem from when Anthony Hudson, a Republican candidate for governor, falsely said that there was Sharia law in Dearborn. He later walked back those statements.
If we're going to bring these people together, then we need to lead by example and come down here, put boots on the ground, walk with these people, and show that we can come together.
Hudson led a march with supporters of his advocating for his slogan, Fix Michigan. But it was another group of demonstrators, not condoned by Hudson.
Yeah, somebody's saying, isn't that the end goal? Yeah, Sharia law, that is the end goal for the entire planet.
For his slogan, Fix Michigan. But it was another group of demonstrators, not condoned by Hudson, on that same route that stirred the pot.
We don't respect you. We want you out of our country.
That man, Jake Lang, is not from Michigan and is currently running for office in his home state, Florida.
By the way, guys, let me tell you, it's too late. Even if you stop immigration from Muslim countries completely, you have already made enough of them citizens that you need to worry about. Phase 2 has been already lost. You need to prepare for phase 2. You need to prepare for the phase of these people breeding so much that they will change the demographics of your country and then get into your politics. I mean, even if they have 5% of your politics, that's enough to make a major difference when it comes to many of your rights, most importantly, your freedom of expression, and many of your other rights. So you need to prepare for not losing phase 2, because phase 1 is already lost and it cannot be undone. We need to come up with a strategy on how to now prepare for what's going to come after. I'm not saying we shouldn't fight. I'm saying the nature of the fight is different right now. I'm not saying give up. Never give up on your country. Never give up on your country. I'm just saying the nature of the fight is now different.
On that same route that stirred the pot.
We don't respect you. We want you out of our country.
That man, Jake Lang, is not from Michigan and is currently running for office in his home state, Florida. He was also pardoned by President Donald Trump for his involvement during the January 6th riot. Tuesday night, he attempted to burn a Quran and then taunt counter-protesters with bacon.
I mean, if you get offended by bacon, there's something wrong with you. Like, I mean, come on, at some point, you have to go to home and be like, there was a man that was holding some paper and some piece of meat, and bringing these things together just really disturbs me. Is there something wrong with him, or is there something wrong with me? Because if you think about it long and hard enough, okay, you realize that there's probably something really wrong with you, that's such an issue for you.
A heavy police presence kept an eye on the dueling protests. We did see one person being led away in cuffs, and we're working to find out what, if any, charges he'll face. Now, other counter-protesters we spoke to told us that they hope what happened here today sheds some light on what they're calling hateful demonstrations from people outside of Dearborn who are mischaracterizing this city. Reporting here in Dearborn, Heath Calb, CBS News, Detroit.
Okay, wait. No, cancel. Don't play that. Don't play that one.
37.
Oh, I told you not to play that one. Fine. Oh, this one. This is so interesting. Let's watch this one. So in Dearborn, they brought all of these protesters. So they started, I think, earlier in the afternoon, and eventually they brought them to where did they bring them? Hold on, the city council. So anti-Muslim protesters and counter-protesters addressed Dearborn, Michigan's mayor and city council. Okay, so yeah, they brought them to the city council so that they could tell the city council why are they here and what are they protesting. Okay, so let's watch this. This gets very heated. It's very interesting.
Yes, we love the Muslims. None of them are voting for you, you prick. Literally. What are you doing?
Assalamu alaikum, baby! Allahu Akbar!
All night you waited to be in front of me. All night you waited to be in front of me.
Takbir!
Now what? Now what? All night you wanted to be in front of me.
Where are you? Where's the crowd you want to burn? Where's the crowd you want to burn? Where's the three crowds you want to burn? Single file. Where are the three crowds you want to burn? And the single file. Single file.
Hey, hold on. Let the ladies through. Yeah, keep that shot. All right.
You say, why do you assume Muslims are brought in? There have been Muslims in America for centuries. There's a lot of converts. Okay, because I've looked at the stats. Are you serious? Do you think that the number of Muslims in United States just naturally happened without mass migration? If you go look at it, obviously, John, just go look at the number. I didn't, like you're saying, why do you assume? Because I didn't assume. I actually looked into this. So go look into it. Why did you assume that I'm assuming without actually checking the data? That's the question. Oh, we got a super chat. Comrade Shifty saying Islamists run from women with AK rifles. Just imagine what bacon does to them. Okay. Thank you for that. Yeah, because they're afraid of being killed by a woman. Hail bacon. Yes, exactly.
Thank you for your service. Press?
No, I'm just saying screaming.
Oh, yeah, yes, sir. Screaming and yelling. We're going to need more, Sheriff.
We're going to need more, Sheriff. Yes, you do.
Did you bring your prayer rug?
Oh, what? Look at this part. This is interesting. So somebody, don't fall for this trick. Hold on.
He bowed his head down on the floor, just like us. Anthony Hudson, did you bring your prayer rug?
Did you bring your prayer rug? Okay.
We love Jesus too.
We love Jesus too. Guys, Christians, please do not fall for that. Muslims use that as a tactic. So they, according in Islam, Jesus is a prophet, and anybody who believes in Trinity deserves to burn in hell for eternity. Okay, anybody who believes Jesus is God or Jesus is the Son of God, according to Christianity, deserves to burn in hell forever and ever and ever. They try to make it them seem like they're not anti-Christian by constantly saying that they love Jesus too, because Jesus is considered a prophet of Islam. But the part that they don't tell you is that if you consider Jesus to be anything other than a prophet of Allah, and if you consider him to be divine in any way, then your punishment is that God will be pouring molten lead in your throat for eternity. And they will be burning your skin for eternity, and they will regrow, and they will burn it again, and they will regrow, and they will burn it again forever and ever and ever. So there's that. So not a very pro-Christian religion. I mean, Muhammad, we have Sahih hadith from Prophet Muhammad himself saying that you should, when you see a Christian or a Jew, you should push them. You should never say hi to them first, and you should push them to the corner of the street to humiliate them. I mean, the Quran also says itself that you should never befriend a Jew or a Christian. So yeah, there you go. This is bullshit. Don't believe that.
We love Jesus too. Are you sure about that?
Whose seat is that right there? Is that open? If you're not in your chair, I'm going to consider it.
Here. I speak here as of course, a resident of Detroit, a veteran, someone who's firm in my belief is a Christian, an American nationalist.
So this is the black guy who is also a Christian, and he's with these guys, these Christian nationalists. But I mean, by the way, guys, I don't completely agree with these Christian nationalists. These people believe that the United States is supposed to be a Christian government or something like that. I think the founding fathers of the United States wanted it to be a secular country, but that's not the main issue. I just want to say, just because we agree with them on Islam, it doesn't mean that we agree 100%, which is fine.
We came here today to send a message that American towns and cities will not be Islamified. We do not want this in our country. We're against that. And it's a message for white Americans and black Americans.
So his idea is not very good.
Country is firmly rooted in our history, construction of our country. We're opposed to everything that the prior generation did allow. We're no longer going to allow them. I speak firmly on that. And proudly.
I want to see what Jake has to say, because these guys, let's go to Jake. When Jake is speaking, I think that's what everybody wants to hear. There we go. Jake is speaking.
Commander, you guys got to keep it down.
In 1900, the world was 30% white. Fast forward 125 years, we are down to 7%.
Okay, so yeah, I think that's a wrong thing to emphasize on. The color of people's skin is very identitarian and unimportant. You should focus on Islam and how bad Islam is for America, rather than the color of people's skin, especially given that your friend here is a black person. I mean, guys, let me tell you, with or without migration, the fact that globally white people are just not having children, and many other people are, that just means that the population of the white ethnicity is going to go down. With or without, it's just going to happen. It's just going to happen. I think you should be more concerned about the shitty values of Islam coming into your country rather than their skin color. Guys, Islam comes in white. Islam also comes in white. So stop obsessing over the skin color. Focus on the ideas. This is not helping.
Fast forward 125 years, we are down to 7%. The Islamification of Europe is particularly aimed at the destruction of white people. The Islamification of America is...
No, it's not about destroying white people. It's about taking over the entire world. In fact, let me tell you something. I think Muslims invaders specifically would hate it if there are no white people. So you're wrong. the fact that white people are a smaller percentage of the world, that is not an Islamic agenda. In fact, it's against the interest of Islamic invaders. Do you know why? Do you know why? So stop. The concern with Islam is that they are here to take over the entire planet and ruin the whole world, not the white race. But Muslim rulers specifically would hate it if there are no white people, because go look at history. When it comes to the slave market, the slave trade, white women are very, very profitable. And Muslim men are really, 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 really obsessed with white women. Very obsessed with white women. So if anything, I think Muslims would find the extinction of the white race a tragedy more than most other people. Okay? Because if anything, a lot of these people are obsessing about the day that they could rule over the world and get themselves some white slave women, sex slave, basically, right? So yeah, they're not trying to eliminate the white race. They're just trying to dominate the entire planet, which is actually more scary. Yeah. Amir saying basically sounds like simp racists. Simp racists. You would still love me if I was not your master, wouldn't you? Come on, tell me. Tell me you would still love me if I wasn't forcing you.
The Islamification of Europe is particularly aimed at the destruction of white people. The Islamification of America is aiming to meet the same goal. Our people, white Christian, European, Western civilization, we built the arts. We built the Colosseum. We have ran the world into the industrial age. And now, this people here, the Muslim community, is looking to drag us back. They're looking to oppress women, oppress homosexuals. They're looking to destroy everything that makes America great.
Wait. So, guys, let me get this straight. The white nationalists, white Christian nationalists are also now pro-gay rights? I mean, that's progress, isn't it? I know that Christian nationalists are also, second wave feminists now, and they're pro women's rights and they're concerned about women now. I mean, they didn't used to be this concerned about women. Now they are, because compared to Islam, they're trying to. But now they're also pro gay rights. That's very progressive. Okay, I didn't. Did you guys expect that to come? Like, oh, these Muslims, they're very anti-gay people. Like, I mean, I kind of, that's kind of base. Okay. I did not expect that from a Christian nationalist. This is, I mean, I'm not making fun of it. This is progress. I mean, this guy says certain things that I like against Islam, certain things that I might disagree, but I also like the fact that he seems concerned about American gays. This man is worried about the oppression of American gays by Islam. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty wholesome. Okay, that's nice. Right, so I don't know.
Oppress homosexuals. They're looking.
Yeah, guys. Wow. I mean, did you guys ever think we would get to the point where people who are proudly consider themselves white Christian nationalists to come and say, like, oh, stop these Muslims, they will come and oppress our gays? Like, did you ever think that we would? This is a weird timeline that we're living on. Did you ever? Do you say only the white gays? Yes, only the white. We only care the white. Yes, only the white gays are important. Sure. Oh, we got Super chat saying Fuentes' sexuality has something to do with it? Question mark. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think this guy's a Fuentes fan because he's very pro-Trump. So Fuentes is anti-Trump. So I don't think he's a Fuentes fan.
And now, this people here, the Muslim community, is looking to drag us back. They're looking to oppress women, oppress homosexuals. They're looking to destroy everything that makes America great.
So gays of America, you make America great. Look at this. That's great. Wow. They're so inclusive. Guys, we're being so inclusive with our Islamophobia. I like this. By the way, I'm joking. There's no such thing as Islamophobia. You know? Like he's saying, like right after he said that the Muslims are going to oppress homosexuals, he said they're going to destroy everything that makes America great. You make America great, gays of America.
Oppress homosexuals. They're looking to destroy everything that makes America great. President.
This should be put next to each other.
Muslim community is looking to drag us back. They're looking to oppress women, oppress homosexuals. They're looking to destroy everything that makes America great. Nice. President Trump, send ICE into Dearborn. These people have overstayed their visas. They're H-1B chain migration invaders, and they have.
I think that's not the visa you need to be concerned about. I don't think, like, looking at these Muslims, I don't think a lot of them came with the H-1B visa. They're not the type to be able to qualify for that visa unless they have changed that visa requirement so much that they would qualify. I think they're coming with it in a different way, not with the H-1B. I don't think they qualify for that, right? But
their visas.
But they are chain migration invaders. That is true. These are chain migration invaders. True.
They're H-1B chain migration invaders, and they have.
I don't think you know what the H-1B visa is for. None of these people would qualify for that.
Come to this country to destroy our way of life. We know.
That's right. They're here to destroy your way of life. They are. Amir with the super chat. Amir, let me see what Amir said. Amir is saying, "Open your eyes, world. Islam is the head of all our worst problems. Just unplug the banana from your what? Unplug the banana from your eyes and open your eyes." I think the first eyes was something else. Unplug the banana from somewhere else. But I think you had to say eyes for YouTube reasons. Thank you for the super chat. Is Islam the head of all our worst problems? Or is it communism? Sometimes I feel like it's communism. Oh, ears. Oh, really? It was the first eyes was supposed to be ears? I thought it was somewhere else. I thought it was somewhere else. Okay. Amir, I think actually communism is the head of our problems, because if you look at everywhere that Islam managed to rule, communism came and did the destruction first, and then Islam, well, not everywhere, but in the modern times, most places where Islam managed to come and rule, it was communism that came in to do enough destruction for Islamism to be able to take advantage of the power vacuum that came after. So I think communism comes first and basically paves the way for Islam to take over.
Exactly. Your laws in your book about lying to our faces, pretending to be Americans, wearing your suits. But that doesn't happen anywhere else where you guys are in charge. There are 53 Muslim majority countries, and in all of them, it is tyranny, destruction. It is shithole living. We have to call it what it is. You guys don't live like we do. We don't want you in our country. We will come and eat your shawarma in Somalia, okay? We don't.
We will come and eat your shawarma in Somalia. Meaning, like, you don't have to come to our country for food diversity. You know, white people constantly get accused for not having really good food, and that's why we need migration, which is weird because last time I checked, the French and Italians are considered white people, and when it comes to food, you can't get better than the French and Italy, right? And the Italians. So it's really weird that they accuse white people of not having good food or culture, right? But he says like, oh yeah, if we miss shawarma, we just come to you. But why Somalia? There are safer places to go eat shawarma than Somalia. I like shawarma as well. I do like shawarma. Comrade Shifty saying, so Karl Marx was a secret Muslim? No. Nope. But yeah, okay. Karl Marx. I think Karl Marx would have, if he saw what his ideas turned into, he would basically, disown he would hate himself, I think, based on what I know about him.
In our country, we will come and eat your shawarma in Somalia, okay? We don't need it here in Michigan. We don't need it in any part of America. We have a right to self-determination. Our founding fathers fought and died for our posterity, for white Americans. Amen. And we're being driven out. You come here and you marry 4 or 5 women and you outbreed us. You change the laws. You make all of our country look like the places that you fled from. We don't want you here. Respectfully, get the fuck out of my country. I don't want you here. 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 This is our country. And the people, the veterans, the World War II veterans, that's blood has soaked for our constitutional republic, are taking a look around Europe. They're taking a look around America, and they're saying, what the hell did we fight for? We have been taken over without a single shot fired. You guys are outbreeding, insidious.
That's true. Like all the people who fought to defend these countries against these ideas, I mean, if they look back, they were fighting in battles trying to make sure that American values and the American way of life is protected. And somehow, because all of these people are lost in battlefields, they have now are using the democratic process, basically the very ideas and methods that made America great and Western countries great. They're just using its own system to just come in through the back door. So because they're pathetically weak and their ways doesn't actually make them prosper, and that's what makes their armies weaker, they lost in battlefield. And given that they now understand that they can't win against Western countries in the battlefield, they found the West's weak points. The weakness of the West is its tolerance, right? And it's democracy. By the way, democracy is the best system that we have. However, this is the weakness of democracy. If you just get your foot in the door and you get in, then slowly, and then once you get in, you start basically having more children and changing the population demographics. At some point you will also have your way into the politics of that country, and then you could use that politics to get more people in, and the vicious cycles just goes on and on and on until you basically destroy the country from the inside. And you manage to basically invade a country without actually shooting a single shot, without actually having to meet your more powerful people than you in the battlefield. So this is a flaw in democracy, even though democracy is the best system that we have. And the reason why this works really well with communism, Islamism and communism work very well with each other, because Islamism provides the brute force, the violence, the threats, and communism provides the order in which people are promised free stuff that other people have worked for. So the wealth of a country, historically, the way you make this work is that you send your army to come and take your wealth by force. But if you're democratic, all we have to do is just bring in enough people to just vote the people in that will just take the money. So you could, in modern republics, what you have is that the monopoly of force is given to the states, which uses its military and its police to exert its force, right? The monopoly of violence, right? And given that they are very powerful, instead of fighting it, you realize that that military and that police follows the rule of law, and the rule of law is decided by the voters. So if we become the voters, we don't have to defeat that army. We don't have to defeat that police force. That becomes our army. That becomes our police force. So instead of fighting the powerful army of the United States and all of its firepower, we will just get enough of us inside to use that firepower. So instead of fighting the military, and after defeating that military, go and take the wealth of a nation, instead of doing that, we will just use their own armies and police against them. We will use their own, we will basically get permission to rewrite the laws in a way that the rich and anybody who has made a living, anybody that has produced wealth, they would have to give us their wealth, because now we are in charge of the army. We are in charge of the laws, backed up by the military that is now in our service, because we are the voters now. I mean, that is actually kind of genius. Because of their superior methods, because of superior Western way of life, their superior values, they have managed to become wealthy, and with that wealth, they have created powerful armies that we cannot defeat. And that's their strength. Their weakness is that they have elections, and they're open to migration, and they have freedom of expression. I mean, that's also their strength, but it also is their weakness. So use it with those values. All we have to do is come inside, and eventually those powerful armies that they have built for after all these years will be serving us. And now we will be having laws that will go and take the wealth from people who have worked for it and just give it to the people who just came in. This is a different kind of invasion.
Parasites on the American way of fire. You guys are out.
Somebody saying in the chat, Israel is spending $7,000 for this shit. I think you're in the wrong live stream. We're not talking about Israel right now. You retards are not even checking the topic. You're not even checking the topic of this live stream. Maybe actually look where you are before you post that. Are you guys this retarded? Do you just copy and paste these messages?
Outbreeding, insidious parasites on the American way of life. You will never look like us. You will never eat like us. You won't build buildings like us. You are nothing. You can build nothing. Just like President Trump's great American friends have said. You guys are not us, and get the fuck out. America first. America only. God bless.
See, this is where he loses me. These people are isolationists. I mean, I appreciate, like, I appreciate the anti-Islamism, anti-mass migration, protecting Western values, protecting American way of life. Those all make sense to me. But when you say America first, America only, to me, it shows that your problem is not the globe. Your problem is Islamic countries. Okay? I mean, if you want to fight Islamism around the world, you actually need allies. America is a great country because of its allies. So yeah, not America only. America first means America take care of its allies, including Israel. There you go. Now you could post $7,000. Now America, yeah, there you go. I give you. Let's make the $7,000 worth it. So America first means America takes care of its allies. So America first is not America only. America first means America works with its allies, for example, Israel.
You guys are not us, and get the fuck out. America first, America only. God bless America. Jesus is king. 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 Let me grab my.
Jesus is king. Jesus is king.
Christ is
Hey,
king!
put your hands on me. There's no reason to put your hands on me. Jesus is king.
Wow, look at that. Look at this guy. Christ is king. Look at that.
Jesus is king. Jesus is king.
Christ is
Hey,
king!
put your hands on me. There's no reason to put your hands on me. Jesus is king.
Christ is king. Christ is king. America first.
I live in Detroit. I'll be here tomorrow. Come on, come be here. We're coming to make sure you Muslims don't take over. What are you going to do? We're 2 billion Muslims feel safe in America.
Go. Keep walking.
Your
Let's go.
threats don't
Keep
mean
walking.
anything.
Let's go. You're
We
done.
will
Let's go.
not surrender. We will not back down. This is what Muslim America wants us to do. They want us to cower. Christians, stand up. Stand tall. America, across this country, rise up just like we did today in Dearborn. In Texas.
It's time to get started. What would our founding fathers do?
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what you're here to do.
You got a couple cars out. That's what you guys do. You guys get loaded up.
I got attacked today, and your department did nothing about it.
Terrorist organization.
In my face.
Domestic terrorist organization, by the way, guys. I just want to let you all know that. I know we're not going to debate it, but let's be real.
Like we are.
There was an Arabic flag pulled up here, and you couldn't even tell us what it meant.
Calm this down right now.
Man, dude,
Just
I know.
load up.
I'm
Just
saying
load
that.
up.
You're criticizing the police for not being able to read Arabic?
Police, as guys who should be protecting us. Come on. I know. Hey, but why does everyone else get to just go?
You're not with any of us.
We all have free speech, man. Why is us? You guys saw
Are
it.
you guys all getting on the bus too?
Antifa.
Yeah, actually, he's read about it. Why are you forcing them to leave? They get to be here.
He's got to back up.
George Soros, your days are numbered. Alex, we followed the money.
George Soros, your days are numbered. I don't think. I mean, I George Soros is full of shit. I agree with that, but I don't think his days are numbered. I think he's gonna do fine.
George Soros, your days are numbered. Alex, we followed the money. Alyssa Slotkin, all of you. Whitmer, we caught you. Election fraud, caught you. Traitors, caught you. Mike Cox, all of you. Tom Leonard, all of you. We know where your money comes from. Doesn't matter what side of the aisle it is. It's over.
Oh, by the way, look, the Muslims actually, I don't know, Muslims or Antifa, they painted over their bus. You know, they attacked them, they pepper sprayed them, they punched them in the face, and they sprayed on their bus. A lot of violence and aggression towards them.
The propaganda here today, I hope you all saw how it works. And you all fell for it.
Yeah,
Guys and Muslims, you got to do a better job. You guys did not do a good job on the world stage today showing your peace like you tell us about, or your graciousness. Guys, you attacked us, you punched us in the face, you spray painted stuff, you smashed things, you unscrewed our crosses. Muslims, I know many Muslims, that's not how you guys act. We're disappointed in you guys today. Christians, you guys stood up tall. We're proud of you. Thank you for being here. All the American patriots watching across the country, remember that Christ is king. America first means America only. And God bless America. Everybody have a great day. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't like, guys, I don't like the America. I like America first makes sense to me. If you're American, you should be for America first. But I don't understand the America only part. Do you guys understand it? I don't understand it. I think it doesn't make any sense. Oh, by the way, look at this. Look at this news report. I think they did the very... I didn't like this one, the way they covered it. Watch this one.
Dueling demonstrations in Dearborn, words of hate leading to clashes and drawing a response from the city's mayor.
Late this afternoon, police telling 7 News Detroit that they had to arrest 3 people for disorderly conduct.
As you can imagine, residents and business owners were stunned by the anti-Islam rhetoric Tuesday evening that spilled into City Hall.
Today, 7 News Detroit reporter Tierra Braddock caught up with residents who say hate has no home in their community.
Things are calm here in Dearborn right now, but that wasn't the case on Tuesday as tensions flared between anti-Islam protesters and Dearborn residents.
We'll live in peace. We'll love everyone. This is Dearborn. This is for everyone.
Dearborn resident Abbas Abu Kador faced off with a protester who was spewing anti-Islam rhetoric.
This is what. So look, look, the way that they framing it is like these people were all evil and the Muslims were peaceful. So I was like, they were there. They saw that they got punched. They saw that they were pepper sprayed. They saw that their bus was vandalized. And they're making it seem like the Muslims were. They saw that they were constantly pushed and shoved everywhere, and the property was stolen. But they're making it seem like these people were, the Christians were, you know, the haters, and the Muslims were just here for peace.
Dearborn, Michigan needs to be cleared out of Muslims.
In this video, you can see Kador step in to stop the protester from burning the Quran.
Stealing his Quran. He's stopping. Oh my God, what a hero. He's stopping from burning the Quran. You mean he stole his private property? That was his Quran. He stole his property and stopped him from what American law allows him to do.
Even if they want to burn
the burning of the Quran is not a crime, but stealing someone's property is. You're showing us him stealing his property.
Step in to stop the protester from burning the Quran.
Even if they want to burn the Bible or any books, I will protect it. I do the same things.
And before this incident, another Dearborn resident named
Yeah, you don't get to. It's America. It's his freedom of expression.
Protect it.
So he's admitting that he would violate the law again and again.
Do the same things.
And before this incident, another Dearborn resident named Mohammed Alamara says he met protesters with kindness.
I love you, man. You're my brother. You're my brother. We share this country, man.
I just think a lot of people have a misconception of what's going on over here. And, you know, when they came here.
Yeah, look, like this report is just trying to show like, oh my God, the Muslims were so sweet. They were the evil ones. But hold on, no, not that one. Go back. But this is what actually they're not covering this part. Here. Oh my God, so sweet. Look at that, so sweet. So sweet. Look at this. Yeah, why don't you cover this part? Why do you all these Muslims attacked them? One of them came and said, like, oh my God, I love you. And they're like, oh my God, look how lovely the Muslims are. Why didn't you cover this one? Yeah, very peaceful, very loving. Oh my God, so much respect. Guys, protect your country. Protect your country before it's too late. Protect your country before it's too late. It's not gonna. I mean, look at what happened to other countries. Look at what happened to other countries. You figure you like it. You like what's happening in Britain. You like what's happening in France. Oh, by the way, there's a lot of people who are new here. They weren't here at the beginning of the show where we showed him trying to burn the Quran. So let's watch this again.
They want to pepper spray our people. So they want to pepper spray our people. We'll show them what's up.
Somebody's saying these are Nick Fuentes people. No, they're not, because they're Trump supporters. And Nick Fuentes is very, very anti-Trump.
Muhammad was a pedophile and a rapist.
Yes. Yes, he was. Up. Take your hands up.
You can't burn it, man. You can't burn it.
Yes, he can burn it, motherfucker. Yes, he can. It's his Quran.
No, you can't burn it. It's America. No, you can't burn it.
And there's the pepper spray.
No. Listen, we got another Quran. I'll go get a different one.
Look at, do you see this guy? This guy is like, let me talk to him. He acts like he's a peaceful Muslim. This is the guy that attacked him and took the Quran out of his hand the second time. You see how full of shit these people are? You see how like two-faced he is? He's acting like he's a reasonable person that he just wants to talk. He's the person that attacked him and stole. The blue guy is the guy that stole the first Quran. This guy is the guy who stole the second Quran. Guys, if I buy a Quran, it's my Quran. I could do whatever I want with it.
Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. Hey, brother. Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him.
This is our country. We're allowed to burn. On 9/11, Bibles were burned all over the country.
Listen, this is America. We do
This is our
respect
country.
America.
We have a First
This is
Amendment
for
right
us.
here. We have a First Amendment right in this country.
For all
We have a First Amendment right in this country. We can burn.
He's saying this is America. It's for all of us. Okay, if it's for them, then that means that they get to burn the Quran. Okay, you could go read a Quran and he can burn a Quran. That's what it means if it's for all of us. Like, oh, this is our America as well. Okay, then go read your Quran and let him burn his Quran.
Guys.
We want.
Now
This
listen.
is our country.
In the Bible,
This
it
is
says
our
no.
country. You have
no.
burned the Bible and beheaded Christians all over the world.
It is our country.
You beheaded Christians all over. My religion is Christianity. You have burned the Bible and beheaded Christians all over the world.
He's just man to man. Okay, so he's going there to go get his second Quran. You see that? He's going there to go get his second Quran. They should have brought more Qurans. They only had 2 Qurans.
This is America. This is for all. We respect everyone.
Yeah, these are the Antifa commies over here, and their sign says Stop Trump's white racist program of ethnic cleansing of America. What the fuck are you talking about? Ethnic cleansing of America? What the fuck are these people on about? This is the so we have 3 crowds here. We have the Christians, we have the Muslims, and we have the Antifa commies over there. When you have a whole bunch of crowd people saying fascist, then they're the commies. And also obviously the Palestinian flag. I mean, would you even recognize that this is America with the people here and the flags that are being flown? And the keffiyeh. Okay, so he has a second Quran. Again, I wish he had more Qurans, but they're gonna steal this one as well. But this is clever, guys. This is a new chapter in our activism. Okay, use bacon instead of burning a Quran. Okay, this man has shown us the way. Okay, again, I think he should have opened the page, and he shouldn't have the bacon should not be wrapped in plastic. So you actually have to touch the word of Allah. That would have been more effective, but this seems to be a lot more offensive, which means that it's a lot more effective. So, guys, and it's also, you could repeat it many times, because a burnt Quran is a Quran that you cannot burn again. But a greasy Quran is a Quran that will continue to be offensive all the time, right? So just get your bacons out instead of your lighters and just rub your bacons on the Quran when you go to protests like this, right? So this is very effective. And look how pissed off they get as soon as he puts the bacon on the Quran. Look at this is very clever. Look, that was really like they immediately go on rage mode when you do that. This is very effective, way more effective. This is a really good tactic. Yeah, it's less of a fire hazard. Exactly. Jewish Samantha. It's much less of a fire hazard, and it's way more offensive. So here's the thing. It would have been more effective, again, one more time, it would have been more effective if he had opened the Quran so it touches the words of God. Again, trust me, I'm an ex-Muslim. I know what would be more offensive, okay? It would have been, and also in the meat has to touch the divine word of Allah. So you need the plastic wrapping. You need to remove the plastic wrapping next time, okay? That would be extra offensive. This is, guys, you need to be offensive to fight for your freedom of expression. Okay, we're not being it's not being offensive for the sake of being offensive. when you are being offensive in a way that is not harming anybody, the point is that this is America. There are no red lines to my expression, my freedom of expression. I get to do this. You should not be able to stop me. Because a lot of people, if people say no, we shouldn't do this, this causes tension and violence, then you're negotiating with terrorists when you say that. When you say that we shouldn't do this because if it's offensive, it's going to rile them up and it's going to cause tension and violence, then what you're signaling is that violence works. In fact, if you give up, if you bend the knee, if you retreat, if you cower away and don't be offensive in a situation like this, you're signaling to people, Muslims, who use violence and threats as a tactic, that violence actually works, that threats and intimidation works. That's why you need to be offensive. Every time they want to intimidate and threaten, you need to be 10 times more offensive so that these strategies don't work. That's how you stand for your freedom of expression. Exactly like this. Somebody saying, or soak the pages in alcohol. Okay, as somebody who was a Muslim myself, I could tell you, even though alcohol is najis, just like pig meat, pork is najis, for some reason, pork is always going to be considered more offensive compared to alcohol. Like there is a special disgust, spiritual disgust with pork that nothing else matches in the Islamic mind for some reason. So alcohol is technically najis, but it's not going to get as offensive as pork. I mean, let me tell you, for example, many Muslims drink alcohol and they say it's a sin, but like they drink it anyways. But pork, many Muslims who drink alcohol, they would never touch pork. They will never touch pork at all. Again, not all, but many of them. Like that's a completely different category. So that's why you should use bacon. There.
Hey, yo, guys,
Like football. Look at this. They tried to get the Quran back, but it's like multiple. Oh. Oh, they got it back. Antifa. The Antifa guy got it.
United we stand! Divided we fall!
Look at his gun. Look at this. This is like unusual for me. Just people walking around with guns. I mean, you Israelis are used to this. Okay, this is, you know, I've been to Israel and I saw beautiful, tiny soldiers carrying the biggest guns I've ever seen a woman carry, just walking in the streets, which was very interesting. So in Israel, people walk around with guns. But for me, this is, I mean, in Canada, I don't see this in Canada. I don't see this in Canada, and I've never seen this in Iran either. So just people walking around with just guns is weird. But Michigan is dangerous. These people who are coming here and standing up against these Islamic invasion, they're actually very brave because this is America. People have guns. And this woman here is she's just here she's just here for the footage, and she just realized like if a guy is shouting, you zoom on him, so she knows what she's doing. Look at this. Look, oh, shouting man.
Chill. Come on, chill.
Oh, you can say whatever you
We have a lot of people getting pepper sprayed because we're holding bacon. Is this not America? Right. How many people? These people here insulted us.
Freedom of speech, freedom of expression.
I killed the Quran and bacon.
Why are you
This is why Dearborn, Michigan. This is why Dearborn, Michigan needs to be cleared and swiped of Muslims. They don't know how to behave. There's a church take out
violent. It was
I don't want to be anywhere near
I don't want to be in church. I'll play with you, Muslim sympathizers.
That's not great. That's not great.
Oh, wait. Cancel this one. All right, guys. Let me actually do this. We are come and have a discussion with me after the show. I'm gonna go do a live call in our community with in our discussion group, in our politics discussion group. I put the link in the chat, and also the link is also in the description. Come and let's talk about the trends that we're seeing when it comes to Islam. So the group call is in about 40 minutes. It's free for anybody who wants to join. It's a free group call. You could come there and just come and chit chat with the rest of us there, and just tell me what the fuck is happening, and if there's any way that we could anything that we could do to protect Western countries from this Islamic invasion. Like, I want us to have a discussion with each other there. So just come over there. Again, I put the link one more time in the chat. It's a politics discussion group. Once you join the community, go look at the calendar tab. And in 40 minutes, let's just get together and have a talk about what the fuck is happening in Europe and Canada and United States. And if there's anything we could do to effectively protect Western values and Western societies. All right. It's a free group, guys. Like, just come in there, like, go into the group, join, and then go to the calendar section, and you could see the group call that we're having in about 40 minutes. Just come over there and let me know what you think. I want to listen to you guys. I want to see what you guys have to say. All right. And don't forget to like the stream, subscribe if you're new here, hit the bell notification, and tell your friends and enemies about this channel, Atheist Republic on YouTube. Okay. Thank you, guys. And okay, I'll see you guys on the group call. All right. I'm Israel Chai. Javicha.